all the women are dating up in age till they get into their like late 30s, 40s, and then they start reversing back to the 20s.
Interesting.
Do Asians do that too?
No, the opposite.
What you mean?
It depends on what kind of Asians, right? I'm an immigrant. Yeah, I think we consider academia way more important.
Okay.
And we're way more pragmatic. For example, when a Asian girl is selecting a partner or mate, she will value jobs, stability, credit score
Okay.
way more than those macho stuff.
Oh.
That's why you see a lot of Asian girls with nerdy white guys.
Okay.
Because they don't see that being, not masculine enough. Like, being masculine is not our top priority.
Yeah.
It's about, like, you have a stable job.
Practical.
Yeah, practical. Are you kind? Also, we don't like threatening guys.
There was one guy that I dated who was so nice, so cute, took me on the best date, so fun. Like, we had fun. Every single day we had fun. But I did not feel emotionally connected to him. Like, I didn't feel, and it wasn't even that I wasn't attracted to him, because he was an attractive guy, but there was just something lacking, and I was able to recognize it quickly. I was able to recognize it quickly, and instead of being like, oh, but he's so nice. He's such a nice guy. He treats me so nice. He has money. I don't have to worry about anything with it. This is what we do as women. We talk ourselves into situations that we genuinely don't want to be in, because there's almost like a guilt that you feel when someone's nice to you and treats you great, but you don't feel connected to them in a romantic way. Like, as a friend, we could be friends all day, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I had to tell him, that that's how I felt, because I wanted to be honest, and I felt like, he kind of wanted to push things along, and it wasn't fair to him.
Hey, yo, black man, what's happening, man? Peace. Tell me what's goody, right? Now, this video, man, this is just a slap in the face. This is really a slap in the face as a black man, and this is why, as a black man, bro, listen, we just have the worst batch of women, and I'm sorry, living in the West, trust me, as a black man, you're depressed. I'm not even trying to rhyme, but it's so true, because black Western women, man, they just really know how to fuck you over, man. We really have the worst batch of women, and, dealing with this as a black man, if you want to talk about it, man, you're self-hating, you hate your mom, or you hate black women, man, yes, I'll say it. I hate black women. Oh, your mom's black. I don't hate my mom. I'm not trying to date my mom, right? But black women, man, listen, they waste your time. I've been saying this for the longest. I've witnessed it in my life, and any average or non-select black man, the same thing too, bro. It's true. Black women will just waste your time, right? Let's start with the Asian girl. First of all, the black man said in the beginning, and he's talking about black women, right? Black women date, quote unquote. Hold on. Let's define dating. Right? You're going out to different locations with different guys on different weekends, and you're having sex. That's what dating is. That's why females always say they're dating, but they're not in a relationship. Dating means I'm getting fucked by these guys, but I'm being taken out by these other guys, right? So black women, they date up until they're in their 30s and 40s, and then try and get married when they're washed up. And the Asian girl was saying, well, listen, Asian girls operate differently, not to mention Asian immigrants. Now, I think most immigrants do, because, again, my parents were immigrants as well to America. I'm a first generation Caribbean kid. So my parents got married early on in life. You know what I'm saying? And I think most foreigners, they do when they come to America, or they leave their country, maybe go to like the UK or Australia or something like that. But she said that Asian women value education and they are pragmatic thinkers. I mentioned that in a video a while back. Black men think like that. Black men are very pragmatic and they do value education. Now, is it most black men? No. Am I saying that you need education to become something in life? Not necessarily, but you do need some kind of skills. You do need some kind of certifications. You need something, man. You can't just move through life and, I'm going to end up successful one day. Listen, and success may be different for every person, Listen, making 75K a year and you're debt free, that could be success for you. Shoot, making 50 to 60,000 and you're debt free, it could be success to you. But how are you going to acquire making 65,000 a year and you don't have no skills, you don't have no certifications, you don't have no degree, and you don't have a business? You're not a handyman. You don't work a trade. You see what I'm saying? But again, Asian people as a culture, as a collective, think about this, right? And before I go on to the rest of the video, have you ever seen a homeless Asian person? I'm not saying they don't exist, but how often do you see homeless Asian people? Do you even ever see pregnant Asian women? No, because they're tucked away somewhere. They're with their man. Anyways, she goes on to say that Asian women value jobs, stability, credit score more than the macho stuff, aka Tyrone behavior. What does Tyrone do? Tyrone, he twists his hair to have dreadlocks. Tyrone, he's carrying around a 40 caliber pistol with hollow points, right? Tyrone is driving a 392 Scat Pack. He's worrying about being the most aggressive, biggest and baddest guy on his side of town, or better yet, he wants to be king of the city. You feel me? He wants people to fear him. Most Tyrones, right? They want somebody to fear them. You have bottom level Tyrone and top level Tyrone, and they all think the same way. I want to be feared. I want to be respected. And they try and gain that through intimidation, not actually through work ethic and respectability. You know what I'm saying? These guys want to intimidate you and put fear into the people. Tyrone behavior. That's what I'm saying. The macho stuff. Oh, I'm big and bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's for Tyrone. Let Tyrone have that, black man. You don't need to behave that kind of way to attract non-black women, right? Now, she also said that being masculine isn't top priority. That's why when you see Asian women dating these dirty white guys, man, listen, those dirty white guys aren't masculine. I mean, if anything, those guys are like as soft as a feather, soft as a pillow, man. You could probably throw a pillow at these guys and they fall over. And is that a bad thing? No. But as a man, of course, if you want to promote the whole go to the gym, be strong, all right, that's cool and everything. Know how to defend yourself, that's cool. But in the eyes of an Asian woman, they're not looking at that kind of stuff. Listen, well, I guess as a black man, it might be expected of you. But for the most part, listen, black women, if you go out in public with a black woman and let's say a guy tries you, or even worse, he tries her in front of you, oh man, listen, you're expected to put your life on the line. If he pulls out a gun and he's threatening to kill you, listen, in the eyes of a black woman, it don't matter. Take that bullet, nigga. Do a body bag. Defend my honor. I'm cool. I'm cool off of that, bro. I'm cool off of that. 100%. At least for me, growing up, right? One of my biggest fears dealing with black women was that, especially back in high school, was that, she would get herself into a situation because, I mean, come on, think about it. At least back in high school, bro, black women were like fighting at 7 o'clock in the morning, eating hot Cheetos. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. Man, I remember one time my school got put on lockdown because 4 black women got into a fight at 7:30 in the morning. There was 4 fights happening pretty much like at the same time at 7:30 in the morning, man. Hot Cheetos flying, wigs flying, weed flying all over the place, man. Bitches getting their braids poured out their head. Oh, crazy. But she also, the Asian girl also mentioned, listen, we're practical. You know what I'm saying? Kind people. We're looking for guys who are practical and we're looking for men who are kind. Being a nice guy. If a black woman ever calls you a nice guy, please run. Run for your life and never look back. Run like you are Usain Bolt in a 40-yard dash. in a 100-meter race, man. Run for your fucking life if a black woman ever tells you you are a nice guy. That is actually an insult. She's coming to take advantage of you. She is really talking down to you because being nice in the eyes of a black woman, no, my nigga, you're soft. You're a pussy. You're a bitch because you're soft, because you're a nice guy. So it's so ridiculous, man. Now, moving on to the black woman, right? Mind you, let me start by saying this. She starts off in her first couple sentences, right? What she's indirectly saying, she is going to waste your time, and she wasted that man's time that she was dating, I guess, right? If you want to call it that. She states by saying the guy is attractive and he's nice. Listen, she had fun on every date, but she was not emotionally connected to the guy. So you went on multiple dates. You've had these experiences, but as she said, right, I recognize this very quickly. Now, one thing about black women, right, even though she understands, listen, I'm not attracted to him. I don't think he's all that. He's not masculine enough. Whatever she sums up in her head, right? She will understand this, acknowledge it, right? But she will still waste your time and your money so she can have experiences. Black women are like, no, naive. Black women are chameleons. They are expert chameleons, dude. She will blend in, right? She will know how to play her role just so she can continue to extract resources from you, just so she can have experiences and gain whatever chips. It's just so crazy, man. I'm like, the fact that they operate like that, and am I saying that non-black women are perfect? No. Am I saying any of them could do it to you? Yes. But is it happening at the same level? On average, if as a black man, if you decide to date an Asian woman, a Latina, an Indian woman, an Arab, or a black woman, black Western woman, right? Who do you think is going to finesse you the most out of those 5 women I just named? The black woman, obviously. She can't even be honest with herself. It's crazy, man. Now, mind you, right? She recognizes that he's lacking Tyrone stats / attributes. She say he's a nice guy. Again, like I said, if a black woman ever says you are a nice guy, run. She mentioned how he treats her right. The man is he has resources and he's stable. But you have to talk yourself into being with him even though you don't want to be. Now, she also mentioned how, listen, she said this is something that women do. No, this is something that black women do. Only black women. Listen, from experience, right? I'm talking from experience right now. I've talked to Asian women, Latinas, white girls, hopefully soon maybe Indian women and Arabs. One thing I realized about them, if they are interested in you, they are actually interested in you, bro. Black women, for whatever odd reason, right? She knows she's not into you like that, but she wastes your time. She will talk to you for days, maybe even weeks, go out on dates with you, but you're not getting no pussy. You're just wasting your time. She's making you think, oh, you might have a shot, or maybe one day, just keep on trying. But in the back of her mind, she knows, man, look at this stupid ass nigga. I'm not fucking with you like that. But your stupid ass, you can't see through my camouflage. You can't see through my illusion. But because you're so hooked on this black pussy, I know I can keep spinning you in circles, my nigga. I have you toward around my finger, just like that. It's crazy. Like that whole video with the black woman, she was talking in code. This is why I'm making this video, because you have to, when black women talk, you have to listen. They don't ever say how they really feel or what they're really thinking, because first of all, as a black man, there are things that black women don't want you to know. And when you do know it and when you do understand and you talk about it, they try and gaslight you or they try and shame you about it and call you all types of names and say, oh, you're this and that, because they don't want you speaking about that to wake up other simps. You feel me? So when you know what's going on and you speak about it, bro, you're the bad guy. But it's things that black women don't want you to know. And if you do know, shut up about it. That's how black women operate. 100%. Now listen what she said, right? She said, as women, we talk ourselves into situations that we don't want to be in. No, black women do that, right? But she was saying how you would pretty much guilt trip yourself into being with someone because he treats you good, but you know you don't deserve to be treated good because you're a bad person. Black women are not good people. Why would you have to guilt trip yourself into dealing with a guy who you don't actually like that, but you can recognize and acknowledge his good qualities, right? But you don't like him like that. So if you don't like him like that, why would you waste his time and make him believe, oh, something might happen? Mind you, she mentioned how they went on multiple dates. Listen, if a Asian girl, a white girl, an Indian girl, an Arab, a Latina, if they are interested in you, you're gonna go on that first date. You're not gonna keep going on dates for her to figure out, okay, I don't like him like that. No, bro. If she's not even attracted to you, you're not gonna even have nothing to start with from the jump. Oh my God, black women, man, they are something else, right? Then she goes on to say, pretty much everything that she mentioned, right? You being a good guy, you know, you're nice, you treat her good, you're stable, you have assets and resources. Pretty much every good quality about you as a black man, because you know she's dating black men, right? Every good quality about you, those are the attributes / qualities / stats, whatever you want to call them, that will get you friend zoned. Because mind you, she said, listen, with all those things right there that I just named, listen, we could be great friends. Why the fuck would I want to be your friend and I'm trying to pursue you in a romantic way? Now, mind you, in that one video I made about my female friends, I mentioned how, listen, I'm a good dude. Even that one girl told, even the one mother told her daughter right in front of me to the daughter, listen, this is the guy you should be dating. He's a good guy. But that's why I'm friend zoned. Black women don't want good men. If you are a good man, you will get friend zoned. That's what guys fail to realize. Listen, you don't have to get all the way to your 30s still trying to make it happen with black women just to keep getting friend zoned, just to keep getting put on the back burner for later, my nigga. And I'm so glad personally I cut off my female friends because, listen, who knows, bro, in about 5 to 7 years, if I was still in contact with them, they would try and hit me up. Yo, oh, remember back in the day, we used to do this, we used to do that. Oh, you're a nice guy. I'm telling you, bro, if a black woman, oh man, that female friend I talked about, the one with the fat ass and who was Jamaican, I'm telling you, she used to call so many guys who would try to talk to her a nice guy. And like in my mind, like the way how she sounds, the way how she said it, it replays in my head so much because, oh my God, he's a nice guy. I'm telling you, if a black woman ever calls you a nice guy, bro, that's how you know it's over for you, with black women at least. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, listen, all she was saying, the black woman, all she was saying was he wasn't masculine enough. If the guy is attractive, right, as she says, the guy is attractive and he's stable, what's the problem? You said you had fun on every single date, so that means that there is some kind of chemistry between you guys. Excuse me. You guys actually click in some kind of way. What's the problem? You say he's attractive. You said he's stable. You don't have to worry about anything. He treats you good. So there's chemistry, but you said you weren't emotionally connected because she's looking to feel something. See, when you're a nice guy, you don't make her feel anything. See, if it was a white man, oh, listen, you you could have all of those same qualities. It's just the fact that you're white. She likes your white skin. But no, as a black man, listen, she didn't mention it. You weren't masculine enough. You weren't thugged out enough. Listen, your Tyrone stats didn't show enough. Listen, I mentioned it before. What are the Tyrone stats / attributes? You weren't tall enough. You weren't thugged out enough. You didn't have no tattoos. You didn't have bad grammar, bad speech. You probably didn't have a maximum size ruler. You didn't have a beard. You weren't degenerate. You weren't toting around a pistol in your pocket or on your waistband. You weren't selling drugs. You don't have a criminal background. You know what I'm saying? The nonsense, dude. See, one thing about Tyrones, I realized, right? And until you actually hang around Tyrone, you'll see it. But Tyrones actually do make black women feel a certain kind of way. That's why she mentioned the emotional connection. Your emotions are tied to how you feel. The way how Tyrone makes a black woman feel is unsafe. Ah, there you go. The way how Tyrone makes a black woman feel is unsafe, unsure. Again, Tyrone life is not stable. Tyrone lives a dangerous life. Tyrone doesn't really have money. Most Tyrones don't, unless he's deep in the streets. And even then, the way how he makes the money is in a dangerous lifestyle. Tyrones are unpredictable. Again, the aged woman said, "I like men who are practical." Even herself, right? She's a pragmatic thinker, meaning you're thinking long term. Tyrone thinks in the short term. Tyrone only cares about what's happening today, at the very most tomorrow. You feel me? Yo. Tyrone's, it's like predicting 9 o'clock at 8:30, man. Tyrone's is so predictable, man. It's so predictable. But, Tyrones make black women feel unsafe. She's unsure. She doesn't know what's going to happen next. In their minds, that's, what's the word I'm looking for? In black women's minds, oh, he's spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know if I'm going to be in a shootout next, if he's going to pull up on his next drug play next. He might even pull up on his ex-girlfriend in her car. You know what I'm saying? Then he's going to take her home and have an argument. Matter of fact, hold on. I mentioned I forgot which video it was. You guys got to go through my catalog, right? I was at the gas station one night. Listen, this is how Tyrone makes black women feel, right? When I went to the gas station one night, Tyrone was at the pump. So mind you, when I pull into the parking lot of the gas station, right, Tyrone is standing by the pump. And the black woman that he's dating, I guess, or maybe his girlfriend, baby mom, whatever, she is at the counter talking to the clerk. Now, I go inside. I'm looking for a bag of chips, grab some water, and I come up to the counter. The black woman at the counter, she's talking about she's buying like a Black and Mild or something, maybe some backwoods. And then Tyrone comes in the store, and now I can see Tyrone up close. Tyrone has face tats. He's wearing Jordans, Louis Vuitton belt. He's sagging his pants extra hard. Bad grammar, bad speech. And he said, "What the fuck you doing?" He said, "You put 10 on the pump." He said, "Put some more on it." She said, "I don't have no fucking money." He said, "Put 10 more on the pump." I'm like, damn, that's how Tyrone feel? Yo, Tyrone went back out, but guess what the black woman did? She put $10 more on the pump. And she said, "I don't have no fucking money." Stupid nigga. Yo, you don't have no money, but you put $10 more on the pump. And what was so funny, right? When I bought my stuff, I got in my car and I'm leaving. Tyrone is driving the car. I'm like, wow. So Tyrone, who got face tats, no job, but he wants you to put more money on the pump so he can drive around and bust his plays, right? Go serve somebody a 3.5 or a zip or something like that. He's driving your car, but guess what? I bet when you guys go back home to your apartment, not his apartment, he's homeless. When you go back to his apartment, I'm sorry, when she goes back to her apartment, you're gonna fuck Tyrone. That's how Tyrone make black women feel. Unsafe, unsure, spends up all her money. You feel me? Yo, I'm just done, dude. They make it too easy, bro. They make it too easy. For a black man who's living in America, right? To sit back and look at your options of what woman can I really date? What woman can I take serious? For you to pick a black woman, man, I know you a stupid motherfucker because, yo, either you're just stupid, blind, or you're a simple. You're all of the above because how? Unless you're Tyrone, it doesn't work, bro. Honestly, it doesn't work. But whew, black men, again, if you want to have a successful relationship, a successful marriage, honestly, bro, sit back and look at your options. I made the one video about the average, right? When you stack up the average Latina, the average Asian, the average snow bunny, Indian woman, the average Arab woman, yo, look at your options, bro. And the average black woman, look at your options, bro. On average, who do you think you're gonna have the most successful, or even though it's just the most long-term relationship, who do you think you'll be the happiest with? Who do you think you'll save the most money dealing with? Who do you think, listen, if we're trying to invest in and move on somewhere, who do you think you're gonna have the most success with, black men? Anyways, I'm out. Peace.